Okay, so listen, when you watch 50 Cent's new Netflix documentary on Diddy, it's easy to get lost in the shock factor, the celebrity names, and the chaos. But if you really pay close attention, if you watch it with a mindset lens, you'll catch the real lesson. Power exposes mindset, and mindset is what determines who rises and who destroys himself. Because here's the truth. Diddy didn't just move reckless, he moved like a man who believed he was untouchable. That's a mindset, just the wrong kind. And everybody around him, they fed that mindset. They protected him, they enabled him, and they wrapped his bad behavior in bubble wrap because their survival depended on his success. That's the first mindset lesson. Be careful of the bubble your success creates. If you don't ground yourself, if you don't regulate your ego, you will start believing your own myth. And when you believe you're above accountability, that's when the reckoning shows up. Another lesson we can learn is your circle tells on your character. Look at how many people knew, watched, stayed silent, and looked away. They weren't protecting him out of love. They were actually protecting him and protecting access, the lifestyle, the money, the power. That's a survival mindset rooted in fear, not integrity. And here's the part that people miss. When your circle won't check you, life eventually will. That's why you always need at least one person in your life who will say you're slipping. Not because they hate you, but because they actually want you to win long term. Another lesson that you can learn is accountability is a mindset muscle. If you don't build it, the world will eventually build it for you. And the world has a much harsher training style. The documentary also shows you the mindset difference between 50 Cent and Diddy. In this case, 50 moves with intention. He really stayed observant. He just paid attention. He really played the long game. He built power with boundaries instead of indulgence. And that's exactly why he's the one producing this documentary and not starring in it. Another thing we can take away from this documentary is protecting the wrong person eventually destroys everyone in the room. When people shield bad behavior long enough, they become part of the story. That's why personal responsibility isn't just about you, it's about the people your decisions touch. And the last biggest mindset lesson is success doesn't excuse you from character, it exposes it. You can have money, fame, power, private jets even, and the whole industry behind you. But if you're not aligned mentally, emotionally, spiritually, your empire is built on quicksand. So as you watch this documentary on Netflix, don't get caught up in the celebrity mess. Watch it like a blueprint of what happens when mindset goes unchecked. Watch it like a warning about the people you let in your circle. Watch it like a reminder that your power only expands when your integrity does, because the reckoning always comes, but your mindset, your awareness, your alignment, your discipline determines whether you're the one getting exposed or the one telling the story.